Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to my first official video back. It feels good to be back, I'm not gonna lie, but firstly I do apologise if the lighting is a bit weird. I have been trying to sort it out, but currently the lighting outside is very dark. To be honest, it's my favourite type of weather, but it's not really vibing right now, but we're gonna roll with it anyway, and I'm gonna answer a lot of questions. So obviously today's video is going to be a Q&A. I asked you guys over on Instagram, and also I think it's called NGL, which is like the anonymous one, to send me questions that you guys wanted to know. So I'm going to get straight into it. As I said, there is a lot to get through, so I'm going to try and get through this as quickly as possible, and I really hope you enjoy it. I hope this sort of gets you up to speed and we can go forward with the vlogs. But once again, I do just want to say a huge thank you for all of your lovely messages. I know I said this in my last video, but I really do mean it. So let's get on with it. I'm not going to do it in any particular order. And if I answer the same thing twice, then like I'm just like, if I see anything that is of the same nature, then I'll just say it all in one. So the first one that I got is, how do you get the confidence to eat out with your celiac? I'm really struggling. Firstly, I'm so sorry to hear that. It is really hard. Like, it's such an adjustment at first to get to terms with celiac and knowing how to eat out. The way that I do it is I use the Find Me Gluten Free app as well. That is a brilliant app if you don't know where to eat, and I always think it's really good. It has reviews on there, it has sort of sometimes the menu as well, which I think is brilliant. So definitely have a look at the Find Me Gluten Free app. It's just really great. And another thing that I do is I just ask. I know it seems really daunting at first and it's a bit like, oh, I really don't want to ask, but you just have to. And I'm at that point now where I am feeling more confident with it, definitely with asking, like, how do you make the stuff? Like, how do you cater for celiac, basically? And if they can't, then I'm just like, nah, not for me. I don't eat anything that says may contain on it either, because I like to avoid it altogether. Otherwise I just get an upset stomach. I feel like really miserable, so I just avoid everything completely. You can get things that are naturally gluten-free, so definitely check the labels as well for things in like supermarkets, but definitely ask if you're eating out. And I always try to cater for myself, but I know that sometimes my friends and that, they're not able to have some of the things that I have, so in that case I would just avoid it. I know it's really hard and it does make you feel like left out, but I'm at that point now where I'm like, I would rather eat better and eat to cater myself than just try and eat it anyway when it'll make you ill. But I hope that helps. It really does. You just have to get used to it. It does take time, so please do not worry. If you need to message me and get advice, then please do so. But yeah, it is hard at first, but I am rooting for you. We'll get through it, us celiac girls. I got a lot of how are you? How are you doing, girl? How are you doing with everything? How are you doing? There's loads about how are you doing. And guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, it has been hard, but I do feel like something has shifted. It is nearly, I think it's 3 weeks now. I think it's 3 weeks, and obviously I'm not going to say, which is what I said in the last video, I'm not going to say that I am completely over it and that's that. It has been really difficult, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better. The first week was tough. I still have moments where I feel sad. I feel like I'm grieving, because it's just mad. Like, last year I was grieving someone who died, and this year I'm grieving someone that is alive, and it's crazy. Like, they're different but they're also similar, because I've experienced both, and yeah, it's crazy. But I'm just trying to do my best. I'm trying to stay busy. I'm trying to organise things to make me excited for the rest of the year and also next year. So I'm trying to feel optimistic, and I'm doing okay. Most of my friends have actually said, like, you're actually doing so well. And yes, I think I am, but also I am quite a person that's quite, I like to sort of deal with my stuff on my own, I think, if that makes sense. Of course I'll talk to my friends, they have been amazing, my family have been amazing, but I do like to sort of grieve in private, especially when it comes to a breakup. I think I was with him for like 8 years, which was 18 at the time. So that's all I've ever known, and it's been weird. It's been very, very weird, but I'm doing my best, and I do think that with time I will be a lot happier. There have been times over the past few weeks where I have felt happy, and I feel like it's been the right decision. Of course it wasn't my decision, but I've come to terms with it, and I think that that actually, in a few years or maybe a few months, or who knows, I'll look back and I'll think it was a blessing in disguise. But yeah, thank you so much for asking, guys. But I'm doing good, I think. Obviously there's no way to tell. Everyone sort of deals with it differently, but I do feel like I'm getting there. The next one I got asked is, what have you got planned for Christmas and New Year? You know what, I'm not really a New Year type of girl. Like, I don't really do anything for New Year. Definitely Christmas, we go all out, and I think we are going out again this year for Christmas like last year. So last year we started to go out for Christmas dinner, and we're doing that again this year, which is going to be really lovely. We went to the Cotswolds and it was beautiful, so that's what we're doing again this year, which is really nice. But New Year, I haven't got anything planned at the moment. I mean, if anyone wants to offer, then I might think about it, but usually I just don't do anything for New Year. I just sort of watch the fireworks on TV. We'll have probably like, I don't know, Baileys or something, but we don't really do anything. I got a lot of like, what's next for you? What are your current goals? What are you focusing on for the rest of the year in 2025? What are you manifesting for 2025? Hope you're okay, Queen. Thank you. What are you hoping for in your new life path? So yeah, there were a lot of things to do with like what's the plan, and I am winging it. Like I said in the last video, I don't really have too many plans. I mean, actually I think that's a lie. Like, I do have plans, but I am planning on keeping it a little bit quiet. Like, I just sort of want to deal with everything myself. Obviously the goal is to move into my own place, obviously with Teddy, and I have written goals, guys. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, I ain't got nothing. I do have stuff, but yeah, I'm just keeping it a little bit on the DL and just seeing where life takes me. Just seeing what, I think that's, I'm trying to look at it as more of a positive thing, more of an exciting thing. Like, oh wow, like I've got all of these opportunities now, and I've got things that I can do that I couldn't necessarily do when I was with someone else. Because yeah, I feel like it could be quite exciting, and it could definitely be, I don't know, like the start of something great. I also would definitely like to have a few more trips over the next few months, like maybe one this year and maybe a few next year, but we'll see. Someone also said, are you planning on staying with your parents for a while, or do you hope to get a place on your own? Obviously the goal is to get a place on my own, guys. I'm not going to be staying here for an awful long time, but yeah, the plan is to sort of live my best life basically, and eventually move on my own with Teddy. I was asked, where is your gym set from, please? Lovely. My gym set, which I think I posted on my Instagram, the top was from Halara and the bottoms were from Boohoo, I think. Yeah, the top is absolutely amazing. Like, it's a really nice sort of burgundy colour. It's really, really pretty. Someone said, how did you find the confidence to start YouTube? And the answer is, I have no idea. I actually have no idea how I started YouTube. I just knew that I really wanted to do it, and I would watch people like Zoella, and I just thought, like, I can do that. I really want to do that, and it just seemed very exciting, and so I just did it. Like, I didn't have a lot of confidence to start with, and yeah, I just got my camera, I started filming, and that was that. And it took me a couple of years, I will admit, to sort of get used to it and understand how YouTube worked and what kind of content I wanted to do. But once I got that, like my target audience, and I knew what kind of content I wanted to film, and it was content that I was really passionate about and that I really enjoyed doing, I was away. Like, I absolutely love it, and although it's not obviously grown a massive amount over the years, I find it really fun. I love it. And yeah, it's really nice having you guys to watch and speak to, and it's really nice. I love it. But my biggest advice is just to start. You'll never know until you try, and once you try, you may get into the swing of things. Things might happen. I mean, they either happen quick or they happen slow, or I don't know, but it doesn't matter as long as you enjoy it and you really are passionate about the things that you are creating. Moving on to the anonymous ones, there were a lot more of the other ones, but I just feel like this video is going to be so long if I end up answering. Oh, hang on, there is another one that someone asked, what's your comfort meal? They said, how are you and what's your favourite comfort meal? I'm good, thank you. And my favourite comfort meal is lasagna or pasta. My absolute favourite. Absolutely love it. Oh, I like this one too. What's the one thing you're looking forward to this festive period? I am so excited. I don't know, just for Christmas in general. You guys know I love Christmas. It's my favourite time of the year, and I love all of the sort of lights, and hopefully it snows. What's happened to the snow in this country? I love a bit of snow. So yeah, I love the Christmas markets. I am hoping to have a trip this year, so that will be really fun and really exciting. I am excited about the food because I love Christmas food. I'm excited just for Christmas itself. I love giving people presents. I love spending time with family and friends. It's just a great time of year, and it always makes me feel so happy. So that's the thing that I am looking forward to the most about Christmas. So let's just talk about the elephant in the room. There were a lot of questions about the breakup, mostly along the line of, did he cheat? Will you get back together? And a lot of people asking what the reason was. Now guys, I understand that it's only natural to want to know about what happened, but it just doesn't feel right to discuss it. But yeah, there was no cheating as far as I'm aware, so I will answer that for you guys because there were a lot of questions about that. A lot of people speculating. No, there was no cheating as far as I'm aware. In terms of getting back together, no. Absolutely not. I always think that once that disrespect has happened after the breakup, that's it. There's no going back. And I have been extremely disappointed with the way that I have been treated after the breakup, and that's all I'm gonna say. I just think I would have liked to have had the respect reciprocated that I have given. So yeah, and if anyone sees my ex on a dating app, you don't need to tell me. I already know, and that's all I'm gonna say about the situation. I am trying to be calm about it. I'm trying to be, I don't know, zen, and I am for the most part, but there is a tiny little bit of me that is very angry, and I'm not going to air my dirty laundry all over social media. I mean, there is a lot that I could say about it, but I am still being respectful. Don't ask me why, but yeah, that's part of me just really wants to be petty, but I'm not going to. That's not how I roll, guys. That's not how I roll. Me and my truth, we sit in silence, as Ariana Grande says it. Although someone did ask, how have you managed through the unexpected life change? Any tips to share that might help others to get through a difficult time? PS, so glad to have you back on YouTube. You've been missed, gal. Thank you so much. I have honestly missed doing videos so much, and the one thing I'm going to say if you're going through a breakup is no contact. No contact has helped me so much. I didn't speak about anything other than things that needed to be said, and now that's it. I'm gone. I've sorted all of the stuff out. Someone did ask about what had happened with my, like, the house and my personal belongings, all of that stuff. I did get everything out apart from my bed, and I've just sort of come to terms with that I'm never going to get that bed back, and to be honest, I don't think I want it. So I will be getting a new one eventually when I move. The main thing that I've done is no contact. I don't want to see what he's doing. I don't care what he's doing. I deserve better than how I've been treated, and I think that that's it. You just have to cut them off. I took my dog and I got out of there. That's it. I managed to get pretty much everything from the house. He's still in the house and obviously I'm not. I'm back here, but yeah, that's the update, guys. Another thing to sort of get through the difficult situations is just keep yourself busy. Spend time with people you love, spend time with your friends, your family, make sure you've got some plans, go for nice walks. I've been taking Teddy for some nice walks, and just sort of trying to practice self-care. Take care of yourself. At the end of the day, you've only got you. Just look after yourself and try and think positive. I know it's harder than it sounds, it really is. It's definitely easier said than done, but whenever I feel bad, I just sort of try and think about what I'm grateful for and what I actually do have, and I try and think of the things that some people would think, oh, I've lost this. I think, oh, well, I've gained this. I've gained more time. I've gained time to look after myself and to grow and to do exciting things that I've always wanted to do. So definitely look at it more as like I've gained something rather than I've lost something. Someone said, has Teddy been cheering you up? Yes, he has. You'll see him in my next vlog. But yeah, he's honestly the best little boy in the whole wide world. I don't know what I did to get so lucky. And it's so funny because he started sleeping on my bed, which he never used to. He used to like sleep on the bed for like, I don't know, 5 minutes, and then he would jump off when obviously I was in the double bed. And now obviously it would be like more normal if he was to sleep on the double bed because there's more room, but now that I'm in a single, he sleeps under my duvet by my feet every single night, pretty much for like the whole night, or he'll sleep just on the bed. It's like he knows. It's so sweet, and he's just a beautiful dog. Someone said, how have you been with the darker evenings? Do you have any tips? I've been really struggling with the darkness and feeling low. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know that some people have like, is it SAD? I can't remember what it stands for, but like when it's really dark and you have like the colder nights, the darker nights, and you sort of feel really low. I've never really experienced that. I actually love the darkness. I love sort of winter and I love all of that, but I understand that it can be really hard for some people. So what I would suggest is light a nice candle, get really cozy, like watch some really nice feel-good programs. You can obviously go for a walk like earlier on in the day if you're able to, and then sort of have the self-care evenings. This is the perfect time to feel all cozy, have a self-care evening, have a bubble bath or a shower, and have like a full shower, like an everything shower or an everything bath, and just watch something really cozy. Make your favourite meals, things that you really enjoy eating, drinks that you enjoy drinking, do a little bit of journaling or meditation, or just watching things that you like that make you really happy. I think that that's a really great thing to do. Try and get stuff done in the day when it's lighter, do some things that you really enjoy, and then when you get home you can do like the self-care evenings, and I think that that would really help you. And then said, what is your real job? Love your vids. So I actually work as a learning and development coordinator, and when I first started this job I was like, what the hell is that? But I read it and I thought, yeah, I can do that. And I got the job and I have been working there ever since. So it's for a transportation company and it's so good. Like, I love my team. I mainly work from home actually now. I used to work in the office quite a bit, but now I normally work from home. I do obviously have the option to go into the office if I wanted to, and I think eventually obviously I will go back to that, but the past few weeks have been quite difficult in terms of work. But my work has been amazing, my manager's been amazing. I just love where I work and I love my job, and it's really interesting. Every time I tell people what it is, they're like, that sounds really interesting, but what is it? And I basically just look after employees and I get them booked into courses that they need to do to make sure that they're like compliant with their job, to keep them safe. I keep track of certificates and things like that. So yeah, it's very interesting. There's a lot more to the job, but I mean, I'd be here all day if I was talking about everything that I do in that job. But yeah, that's what I do. And then I obviously do YouTube alongside that too. This isn't really a question, but someone said, just wanted to say I've missed your uploads so much, but completely understand you taking time away from making videos. It's so important to put yourself first and do what you needed to do in your situation. The best is yet to come, girly. Thank you so much. So many people have said like the best is yet to come and things like that, and it's just been so nice. So yeah, thank you. I'm literally so lucky to have such supportive friends in my life, because I literally class you guys as my friends. But I think that's going to go ahead and conclude today's video, guys. I feel like if I was to answer every single question, I would be here for hours. But I think that that's all I'm gonna say for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give it a like and also subscribe if you're new, if you want to see my next videos. In the next video I'm gonna do a vlog and I'm gonna show you like my room, and I don't know, just probably have a girly little chat again and just get back into filming the vlogs, and yeah, we'll see where it takes us. Love you guys so much. Have an amazing rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.